Jay, this is the NHL's busy season. The expansion draft, the entry draft, free agency, all just days away. So with that in mind, I want you to give me the biggest question mark each Canadian franchise is facing right now, starting with Montreal.
All right, let's go right back to the finalists. The Montreal Canadiens, given all the changes that are about to occur on their roster, Shea Weber, Phil Deneau, Thomas Tatar, who knows how it ends up. They got to decide, are we the Stanley Cup finalists? Or are we the 18th best team in the league? Because if they think they're that close, it'll be a different direction than if they think they have a ways to go just yet. They got to figure that out this summer before they make their moves. For Ottawa, they got to figure out how they're going to sign Brady Tkachuk. What's that contract going to look like? How long? How much term? How many dollars? He's a pivotal part of their franchise. They got to get him sorted out sooner than later. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, Jack Campbell was great. But they don't have a backup goalie. If there's going to be a backup or a 1B to Jack Campbell, they have to figure out the goaltending position. We know how important it is. We know Jack Campbell's health history. They got to solve that riddle before they get going. Winnipeg, stop me if you heard this before, Gino. They need to upgrade on the defense. They still have to get a little bit better in the back end to go with their great goalie and their great forwards to make them a more competitive and consistent team. Edmonton, stop me if you heard this before, Gino. Where is the scoring going to come from? They're returning largely the same team. They need secondary scoring, whether they play in the top six or whether they're on the third line. They got to find guys who can help McDavid and Draisaitl. Calgary, what's Johnny Gaudreau's future? He has a no trade protection kicking in about a month. Is he going to sign a long-term extension? If he's not, do they have to trade him earlier than later before they lose control? Because they can't let him walk for nothing. He's not going to be a Calgary Flame long-term. And for Vancouver, this is a doozy. Pick your poison. Elias Pettersson, Quinn Hughes, try to sort out those two massive contracts before they can do any other business and shape their team. Those guys are going to demand so much money. Everything else will fall in line after those two guys get done. That's a big job.
Well done, MJ. The Stanley Cup handed out 9 days ago. As you mentioned, the Habs were right there. So right now there are a lot of clubs saying, if them this year, why not us next year?